Hey, we are back for match 4 on green, white, black Maverick with a pretty shocking opener. Sadly, we can't keep this. We don't have a colored source of mana, so I'm going to mulligan this. Luckily, Maverick does have some pretty good mulligans, so this hand's actually great. We'll keep this. I'll probably just bottom one of the fetches. Probably the Verdant, so we have one of each. Sure. So I'm just going to green suns for Dryad Arbor here off of Forest. Counterbalance, okay. So I'm pretty happy just to get a basic off this land as well. Throw Thalia out there. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. Oof. Rough. Go for Knight. Again, hopefully no counter. Force of Will, okay. It's going to resolve, which is really nice. But it looks like it might not stick. If they go for another snow-covered island and rely on the Astrolabes for mana, Collector Ouphe could be a massive pickup for us. Oko's pretty good. Wasteland. Doesn't do a whole lot here. Can't really even play Knight. I guess we can play Teeg. Obviously not wanting to draw into... Oof, Sword's Back is pretty good. Do I want a Wasteland here? I think I do. Just to get it off the table. And just swords left in hand, okay. fetching to get another counterbalance trigger. The first one revealing Ponder, which doesn't do a whole lot. Tough situation though. Ponder, okay. Oko is just so good. I mean, we can't... It just takes away all... Surely they swords here? I think the play is to swords this and then take the knight. Just a little too slow from our side this game. Maybe just playing the knight on turn 2 was better because there's so many more hits off counterbalance for Thalia. Yeah, we'll just concede here and try to get some more games in for games 2 and 3. So Thoughtseize for sure, Palace Jailer, Council's Judgment, Veil of Summer's great, Vraska's great, Knight of Autumn's great. I think we can take out some number of Swords to Plowshares. We can most likely take out Questing Beast is still fine. Prelates are interesting. Ramunap definitely not. Probably drop down on 2 Knights. I can probably go down on a Wasteland as well. Safekeeper's fine. Giver's fine. Collector Ouphe is great. Decays are fine. Prelate's interesting. I might just go down to 1 Prelate. And maybe just 2 Givers. I think that's pretty good. Love to play first. This hand's pretty rough. It doesn't really do anything outside of Green Suns for Dryad Arbor turn 1. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get a Bayou. And Green Suns. I think that's a fine play. I mean, it means we get to play Knight next turn with Veil up as well. They did kind of negate it. I mean, the Knight comes in, we get to keep the Knight, we destroy a card, but they drew off the card anyway, so it's not the biggest win, but it's kind of nice from a mana perspective. Nice. So let's go for... I'm going to do this pre-combat. Now attack with Knight. Interesting that they go after the Knight of Autumn and not the Knight of the Reliquary. It's only 2 damage, they're at 18 life, and the Knight's most likely the bigger creature to deal with. Maybe they have like Council's Judgment. Okay. Noble. If they force this, I'd love it, because we have the Veil of Summer. I don't think they will. Now I might just pass back. I don't want to really tap out off Veil of Summer, in case they play Jace and try to bounce something. Which isn't a great play, unless they were going to counter the Qasali on the return. But that doesn't really make sense. Astrolabe's fine. I don't mind Thalia. They're gonna force it. Oh. We will definitely Veil of some of that. Okay. If they force again, that'd be really nice. Prelate, okay. This makes me feel like they drew into like a Supreme Verdict or something, so I'm pretty happy just to not play any more creatures out, hold up Veil of Summer, which can't be cast anyway because of Thalia, but also hold up just destroying Astrolabe. Terminus. They can cast it. And now I think I'm pretty happy just destroying the Astrolabe. Any order's fine. A land's actually a great draw there. Play Prelate. I'm pretty scared of Oko, so I think it's 3. Which is pretty rough because 1's just so good, but it also turns off Veil of Summer. So I'm just going to hold up Veil, which does stop Jace bounce, which is nice. Do we Veil in response? I think sadly we'd let this happen and then untap and see what happens. We'll see what they do as well with the Jace. I guess if they attack with the Mentor, we can use Veil of Summer to draw into another Exalted creature and removal for the Monk to deal with the Jace, which is kind of nice. I mean, Questing Beast is probably our best out, and we can Green Suns for it next turn, holding up Veil of Summer as well. So we'll see how this goes, if we can draw into some sort of gas. Yeah, half a draw. Guess we use a Plains. Yikes. Alright, try to attack Jace. Interesting. Alright. Looking pretty rough. Our opponent with a double Brainstorm, just being able to sculpt their hand so well. Most likely with the Snapcaster Mage in hand because they're leaving the Jace back. Ooh, Thoughtseize is kind of nice. I wonder if they try to like hardcast Force of Will here. Veil. Guess we'll cast Veil in response. See what we draw. Probably Swords the Hierarch and then block the Dryad Arbor. Okay. Well, we do have a nice out, hopefully, of trying to go for Questing Beast, and if that doesn't work, then this match is most likely over. If they don't win this turn, I mean, they have definitely enough to get there with the amount of cantrips in their deck where they can just swing with a bunch of creatures and even a chump block won't matter. That's just enough already. Rough. So this couldn't get there against Miracles, which is pretty rough. But you know, it's a pretty tough matchup, especially with they definitely have control over the board and knowing when to go wide, because if they have a mentor online, they're definitely not casting their own Terminus or Supreme Verdicts, and if we do, then they can definitely punishing us by, you know, trading one spell for like 4 or 5. So we are 2-2. We'll see you in the last match.